So today was day one of my juice fast. I started off with a watermelon because it is so easy to juice watermelon and it yields so much. Just half of that watermelon yielded me around 2 liters of juice, and my goal was 3 to 4. So that was very easy. Here are some more shots of the juices I made during the fast. I stuck to around half of my juices being fruit juices and the other half being green, just so I could get a good balance. I'll get into more details about why I did this fast in the first place, but essentially I wanted to heal my gut and physical health, along with sharpen my spiritual awareness, lessen my attachment to food, and clear space energetically. So today makes day 5 of my 7-day juice fast. This is really the only time I've vlogged during this process, because when I fast, it tends to be very internal, and it's just hard for me to come on camera and stuff like that, but I'm working on it. So today I am about to make a tea. I got the water on. I do a detox tea every rising to flush out the toxins that the juice is pulling up and out of my system. I do that. First I drink water, then I drink the tea, and then usually I start with green juice, but sometimes I start with my fruit juice. So yeah, that's what we're doing. It's really been nice to have a pre-made tea for me that is detoxifying. I really like the burdock in here, the fennel, and the ginger. Those are the ingredients that I like the most when it comes to detoxing. And ever since I've been in Mexico, it's just, I haven't known where all the teas and herbs are yet. I'm still getting acclimated to everything. So sometimes a pre-made tea blend can come in clutch. Cheers. Delicious. Delicious. So today's day 7 of my juice fast, and it's around 6 o'clock, something like that. I had my second to last juice. I'll have one more today to make a total of 4. I try to aim for 4, sometimes it's 3 liters. And I'm feeling good. I feel really calm and centered. I also don't feel a huge desire for food. I'm excited to eat tomorrow because I'm starting my 1 week raw journey next week, or tomorrow for a week. And I'm excited to really experiment with all that raw food has to offer. I've gone raw before for like a little over a month, but this time I want to dive deeper into the culinary experience and all the things that I can create and just play around with. Overall, this juice fast has been good. It's been pretty easy. One of the things that have made it so much easier is the fact that here in Playa del Carmen, Mexico, there are like, it's a part of their like society or just the way they do things to have juice stands like everywhere. Like you can never walk like 3 or 4 blocks, maybe 5, but probably 3 or 4 without finding a juice stand. And there's this market that's down the street from where I live, just a few blocks away, and they make so much juice every day. So my first like 3 days, I'd say, I did all my juices myself, and it was super time consuming, very time consuming. I've done this before, but man, I thought with my Nama a J2 juicer, it would make everything so much easier. And it does, but it doesn't take away the fact that there's juice prep, the juicing itself, and then cleaning. The cleaning the juicer is no small thing, okay? Then I thought like, wait, why don't I get some pre-made, freshly made juices for the cheap, for the low, from one of these like mom and pop juice stands, like very local, very fresh. So the rest of the fast, I've been doing around a half or so of my juices from these juice stands, sometimes a third, because I still do like to make my juices, because I know what I'm putting in exactly, like, you know, it's a certain connection with your food and all that. But man, that's made it so much easier. So today I had 2 juices from a fresh juice stand, and I also had 1.5, maybe 1 full watermelon apple juice that I made myself. So I have 1 more of that left to drink today, and it made so much that I have some for tomorrow as well. I took some psyllium husk today as well to push out the remaining waste in my system. I've done a 30-day juice fast in the past, so I'm not new to this process. I'll definitely do a video on that. I have it in the works. But yeah, I'm not new to the process, so I already knew to take the psyllium husk because that gets the excess waste out of your system. Like it really like gives it a push, because the juices do a lot to rehydrate the impacted waste in your body. And they also do a lot to push out that waste, but sometimes it just needs that extra push, especially if you want to do the juice fast for less days. Okay, I'm not trying to do it for 30 days this time. 7 is fine for me because it was a great reset for my system, for my gut. One of my goals was to get a deep gut reset and healing, because I just noticed my digestive system had been off. Like I would get bloated easily. It just was off. My digestion was slow. I needed to reinvigorate it. So this is what I chose to do. And it also gives me spiritual benefits as well by cutting off my attachment to food and not allowing it to lead me, you know, and not allowing myself to be led by my desires of food. You can enjoy it, but don't attach to it, because that can cause overeating and all that stuff. So a good fast, whether it's a water fast or a juice fast, does amazing, both physically, mentally, and spiritually, to cleanse your entire being, your entire system. So that's what I've experienced during this juice fast. I feel lighter, I feel clearer, I feel like I have less things, desires and stuff like that pulling me in every direction. It feels more like I'm focused on what I have to do. I've been very productive this week. My energy is not as high as it usually is, but it still is high enough to operate normally. And yeah, the juice fast has been great. I feel a little slow right now in my digestion for the first time. Well, not the first time. In the beginning, as it was getting like the fresh stuff out, I'll spare y'all the details in this video, but as I was doing the juices the first like couple days, I'd probably say the 3rd day is when I felt like a little bloated. and a little just slowing my digestion. But I say that's because it was cleansing me and getting that stuff out of me. Today I feel a little slow in my digestion as well, but it's not like discomfort, and I don't feel like I'm not well in my digestion. It just feels like that psyllium husk is so gelatinous and it takes up so much volume that my body is like, whoa, we haven't had any like food or any like thing of consistency or texture in almost a week, and then all of a sudden like here's the psyllium husk. For those who don't know, psyllium husk is like a powder that comes from a plant, and when you get it wet it just expands. It gets really gelatinous and like jello, but way thicker and denser. It's used as a filler a lot, and it's also used as a detox agent to push things out of your body. Now it's in my stomach like processing, so yeah, that feels a little slower, which I'm like, I've been doing so good this whole fast, then it's gonna come and like make it feel, my stomach doesn't feel as sharp and on point with the digestion in this moment. But I know that's just part of the detoxing, and it's gonna get all that out, and by tomorrow I should be like a new woman as I start my 7-day raw journey. I'm so excited for that. So my camera cut out, but that was all I had to say about my experience with my 7-day juice fast. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace and love.